and today we'll be doing the wave in Coyotte Buttes. Location, it's in the Paria Canyon Vermilion Wilderness area. I think it's in
Arizona,
border of Arizona and Utah. It's off the 89, I think, on House Rock Road.
Accessibility. This is not an easy hike to find.
The hike or the road. Both were kind of interesting.
You've basically, it's a dirt road, and be careful because there aren't any real big signs saying here's the hike.
Parking, though, at the trailhead, it was pretty good.
Yeah, there's plenty of parking because they don't allow a lot of people to do this hike per day.
Right.
Talking about that,
fees for entrance. Okay, it works like this. You have 20 people allowed in there a day, and 10 of those you can get online. It's a lottery system because it's really popular. So 10 you get online. The permit costs $20.
How many months would you recommend in advance?
4 months in advance. You have to get the apply for the permit for the month that you want to hike in. Or you can show up the day of really early and see if you get one of the 10 that is reserved for the day.
Yeah, day in walk or day
Walk-ins,
in hike.
Walk-ins, that's it.
It's a lottery. Good luck.
Level of difficulty.
This wasn't that difficult of a hike.
It's moderate.
Yeah, I'd say moderate.
There are ups and downs.
Yeah, the elevation gain isn't too. I would say. Yeah, I'd say in the very beginning and the very end. That was it, really.
There's a lot of walking on sand. It's either sand or slick rock.
Yeah.
So the sand part is a bit tricky, but a lot of it is pretty flat, I think.
Yes. Ideal time and season. When's it best?
The best time, especially for pictures and to see the colors of the rock really coming out, would be midday. Don't go around sunrise or sunset. You're gonna miss the colors.
Yeah.
Ideal season.
I'd say probably spring. Maybe fall. You want to catch it when it's not too hot there, because if you're in the middle of the day and you're in Arizona, you got to make sure you're not
in the desert.
Right. So you want to probably go in those times.
Because there's no tree coverage. There's nothing. There's full sun exposure for most of the hike.
Yep.
So you want to hit it fall or spring, but mostly spring. Okay, scenery.
Oh my God, this is like world-class scenery. Aren't all our hikes like world-class scenery? It's crazy.
All the hikes in Utah and Arizona is world-class.
Well, coming from New York,
I mean,
everything's world-class scenery. It is true.
I mean, this was not even a national park, and it was unreal.
Yeah.
It was just a BLM.
Bureau of Land Management, and basically, I recall when you started off the hike, you walked through a small little field, and then it came to like a butte. Remember that?
I don't think we're gonna tell you exactly the way to get there, though.
No, but we'll show you some of the scenery and pictures.
And it's just beautiful.
You're gonna need a map from BLM to really find the place.
Yeah, we can't tell you. Wilderness factor, though.
You're out there. That's it.
It was wild.
You don't have any phone service. You're on this dirt road for 10 miles. You have a little bit of a parking lot that's all dirt, and
but it's really pretty isolated.
Good luck. Bring water, bring food just in case.
There's nothing.
Yeah, you're out on the hike. You got to prepare and make sure you're ready to spend the night just in case. The wave would be a nice place to spend the night.
But they don't let you spend the night. So.
But if you did.
Okay, there's a campground nearby. You can spend the night. Yeah. All right, wildlife.
We didn't see any wildlife.
Lots of lizards again.
Yeah, lizards. I mean, it is. I know there's snakes out there, but it was too cool, I guess, in the early part of April. I saw some tracks, small little tracks. Maybe I'll put some footage in. Didn't know what they were.
Okay. Phobias.
I'd say snakes. There's very little elevation. You don't have to worry about falling off of anything. Being lost. If you're afraid of getting lost.
Is that a fair?
Yes, I'm sure.
That's a fair?
Yes.
If you're afraid of being lost, this is not your hike.
This is not your hike. Let's see.
Trail conditions and terrain.
I think it was amazing, but there aren't any markers. I mean, a couple of little rocks here and there telling you to go to wake.
When you get the permit, you get a map of the pictures of markers from the BLM office, and that's your only real marker. All right.
People on the trail, everyone we met was really cool. We met a couple of people and speaking different languages.
I didn't really see much families on this trail.
This is not a bring your kids out to check out the wave hike.
All right, gear. We brought our hiking poles, our trekking poles.
Yeah, and being careful not to actually crush any of the wave once we got there. I didn't use my poles on the wave itself, but getting there.
Getting there,
a lot of water, bring water.
Yes.
And there's no way to filter water because there wasn't any water to filter.
I would bring a pretty well-ventilated shoe, hiking shoe. You could do a lightweight shoe because there's not very much tricky situations you'll find yourself in there.
Yeah, this is our first hike that we really went ultra lightweight, I would say. We brought minimum amount of gear, but small bags.
There's facilities at the beginning where the trailhead is.
And there's nothing to eat. Bring your own food.
Yeah. Distance and time.
This was a 6.2.
It was a 6 mile
about
round
6 and change, 6.2.
And change.
Yeah, 6.2 miles, maybe 6.3.
I think it was
Depends on where you go, especially if you
It depends on if you
come
get
off
lost.
the trail a little bit.
Then it's 6 and more.
All right, Matt and Kim, I hike around Coyote Buttes.
The wave. The wave.